Hello, my name is Constance Jeffery, and I'm an associate professor in the Department of Biology at the University of Illinois at Chicago. My poster is on moonlighting proteins. These multifunctional proteins perform more than one biochemical or biophysical function using a single polypeptide chain. They are very common and play important roles in health and disease. The subclass I'll describe in my poster and seminar are multifunctional enzymes in intermediary metabolism, for example, glycolysis and the citric acid cycle, that have an additional non-catalytic function involving binding to RNA. This combination of functions enables the cell to coordinate sugar, fat, and amino acid metabolism with regulation of translation and other RNA functions. Function prediction methods can be very good at predicting the catalytic function of these proteins, but the RNA binding function and the locations of RNA binding sites are challenging to predict accurately, in part because these moonlighting enzymes do not have the three-dimensional folds and other characteristics that are found in canonical RNA binding proteins. My poster and talk describes several examples of this subclass of moonlighting proteins, and I summarize our current projects to study the sequences, structures, functions, and regulation of these moonlighting proteins to identify characteristics that can be used in the future to predict RNA binding more accurately. This approach can also be applied to studying other subclasses of moonlighting proteins to identify methods to predict their functions and combinations of functions more accurately. In addition to our project on this subclass of moonlighting proteins, I would also be happy to talk with you about our online MoonPro database of moonlighting proteins and how we developed remote online projects during the pandemic for undergraduates and high school students to add to the number of proteins in the database, as well as the NSF-sponsored online summer program in macromolecular structure and function for undergraduates that I directed last year. Thank you for your interest. I'm looking forward to talking with you further during the meeting.